Hey, yo, what's good? This is your boy Dirty O. Welcome to the No Limits Podcast, sponsored by Hip Hop Weekly Radio. And make sure y'all go download the Hip Hop Weekly Radio app on your Android or iPhones. No Gimmicks is on 12 to 1 p.m. every Sunday. You can also catch us on Apple, Spotify, all major podcast platforms. We're sponsored by No Stranger to Struggle Clothing Line, Portland Studios. You already know what time it is, man. Let's lock in. Got my boy Bless 3K with me.
Fire.
Got my guy Orsay with me.
Peace.
Yo, we got two special guests today, man.
Yes, sir.
Got my boy Prafit the Don in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Got Donny Nevada with him, man.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man?
Man, just chilling, man. Loving life, living and loving life, man. Living and loving life. That's all.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, just chilling, brother. I mean, appreciate you for having us.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all gonna bring some extra eyes to our platform. Hopefully, we bring some extra eyes to what y'all got going on too. You know what I'm saying? Prafit, man. Let's start with you first, man. Let the people know what city you from and what section of the city you repping, bro.
Oh, man, I'm from Buffalo, New York all day, man. You know it. Uptown Bailey Ave, man. All about a profit, you know. Drop it. 422, man. I put together a mean project, man.
All right, yo. How much does Buffalo and Bailey influence you in your music career?
A lot. You know, cause that's where I I grew up at. I grew up over there, man. That's the hood. So,
Right.
you know, I get, even with music, man, motherfuckers be taking music to the head. So it's like, people get inspiration to write music from other people, or you know what I mean, just seeing how people live and or what you go through.
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
Donny, same thing from you from Buffalo, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let them know what you repping, like where you come from out there in Buffalo.
Shit, this family, we same gang, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I come from uptown, Bailey, Minnesota, so.
Okay, so that's what's up. So y'all kind of grew up together.
Yes, sir.
Y'all actual family love him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
Cool.
fire.
Y'all cousins?
That's where y'all boys grew up, huh? Yo, my grandmother used to live on Shirley, R.I.P. My grandmother, she used to stay on Shirley, or she lived on Shirley for like 30 years.
Oh,
that's like right around the corner,
That's
right?
right in the hood.
It's a corner store right there. Niggas used to always fuck with me when I went. Like right around the corner up the street, it's like this little store, son.
Do y'all know the corner store you're talking
It
about?
had to be Stockbridge or Bailey or Minnesota.
It's not on Bailey.
No,
It's,
I
it's
was about to say it could even went back to Bailey and LaSalle.
It's not on Bailey.
Come on, but what year was it?
This was, this was probably like 2000, bro, like 10, 11.
Yeah, that probably was Minnie and Bid.
Alright, yo, now, Prafit, man, when I first met you, man, obviously, shout out to my homie Ponzo, man. When I first met
Dinny.
you, yeah, man, when I first met you, you was on some real, like, support the team shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I
You
am.
jumped in the V with us, man. We went on tour. We had a couple shows. That was the first time I met you, man. I remember you was handing out some promotion cards for Ponzo. You was like, yo, nigga, like, you got some? I was like, yeah. He's like, get them shits here. Like,
Nah, for real.
that's just real nigga shit, man. So when did you decide to flip that switch, though, and jump back into the booth and start doing music?
I've been rapping though, for mad long.
Yeah, no, right.
And I was I was trying invest in other people. You know what I'm saying? But me and bro was kicking it one day. I think we was in Miami, dude. Where the fuck was we at? We was in Miami, I think. Matter of fact, he was with us. And we all went down to the club and shit. And I'm living be with it. Yeah. So, he was like, yo, bro, you might as well, man, get back into it. Cause really, I was really trying to, like play the cut and just work with artists and, shit like that. Do other shit on the label. But after that last dawn, I did that shit, man. And I was like, yeah, this it. And then this next album, that shit, I put that thing together in like 2.5 weeks.
Right.
Cause Donny called me, actually. Donny called me. He was like, yo, cuz. He was like, man, get on your shit. You know what I mean? So when he called and told me that, like, shit, I want to say 2 weeks later, I had the album done, mixed and mastered.
That's how you gotta work, get it done.
What?
Right.
The boys was putting the pressure on me. In the positive, calling the niggas. You know what I mean?
Donny, how long you been fucking with the music and shit?
Honestly, I've been doing this shit for a minute, but I was just like on the same type time that Cuz was on. I was always I ain't have a problem with putting in the groundwork. I ain't really need to be the top boss. I was, around to spread love and shit. So
Right.
it was like I played the background a lot for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And didn't have the proper knowledge that I wanted of the situation until I decided to move forward with it. But when I started, really doing the music shit, it's not really to blow or, you know what I'm saying? We all want to make it out this motherfucker, but
That's a
I
fact.
don't do it for that. This shit is like rehabilitation for me.
More like
it's-
therapy.
Yeah,
it's
it's therapeutic.
It's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? I just be talking. It's easy. I just be talking. I be needing to, I keep everything bottled in. So this a way for me to like release the shit.
You sound
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
That sounds
Like for
me.
real. So it's like I've been doing it, but I don't do it just because it's like, oh, it's a trend, it's this. I do it to honestly release some stress, talk shit, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay, so saying that, right, because I obviously just related to that, right? So I'm bottled up and shit too. So how hard is it? Like, I've been trying to write a song for my mother for so long, but it's like that. I could write it, but I don't never got it in me because I still feel like I want to keep that to me right now.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm bottled
It's
up.
personal,
You know what I'm saying?
it's
So how
personal,
hard is
yeah.
it for you
It's-
to speak on certain things?
it's hard. You know what I'm saying? The funny shit is it's like motherfuckers be telling me, like, a couple of my boys that call me and tell me like, yo bro, you gotta talk that shit. There's too many stories, we done been through too much shit. You gotta let that shit be known. But I'm like, I ain't talking my way into shit, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm not putting myself into nothing, but it's like, and then dealing with certain situations, like you said, I keep shit bottled in because I done been in them situations where I done let people in or done told people shit and they done used it against me.
Trust issue.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, do I really want a motherfucker to know how I feel about a situation? Because if I let the wrong person know about that shit, all they gonna do is use it against me.
And once you make it public
So-
information, then they can do
Then they
whatever
got it,
they
they
want
can
with
do
it.
whatever they want. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
So it's like, honestly, certain situations like that, it be touchy, but it be like, I have had songs that I made and I just kept it to myself.
Mhm.
You know?
I feel like I tell things all the time. That's for me when I get to Oprah Couch or some shit. I want to
Yeah.
tell my best stories when I get to where I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or that's what this has done for me now. Now that we on this podcast, I tell crazy stories. We get into the storytelling on here, personal, deep shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I think these podcasts is for, man, to kick the shit and really get to know a motherfucker, man. Like academics, and I would never go on flag. Me personally, I don't care.
You feel like you lining niggas up.
No, yeah.
I never go on
You
flag.
like the police? That's something.
Yeah, I never go on flag. It's just something about it. Like I watched a few of his interviews and the type of shit he be just asking and just be weird as hell. Like, why would you even ask a nigga some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It's just certain shit you just don't ask for. Flag definitely won't. I don't care how rich I get or famous, that nigga will never get in a fucking interview from Prafit. You hearing it now?
So, bro, if I am correct, you met Hanzo in jail.
Yeah, me and Ponzo actually, 2000, I want to say 2014. Yup, 2014, I met bro, man. Ever since then, man, we clicked, bro. It was like, we was on, Happy and them was dropping, mixtapes, him and Mike Pratt, you know what I mean? And I had, and I had heard one of his songs on the joint before I got locked up, and then I was rapping and shit in the joint one day, and he was like, "Yo, that's my song, right?" I'm like, "You bullshit," you know what I'm saying?
That's great.
It's like, no, for real. So ever since then, we've been locked in, bro. We had the same type of ideas about shit, you know what I mean? So that's the brother.
That's dope. Donny, I'm hoping you say no, man. You ever been locked up, bro?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now for you, so for me, you know what I'm saying, I know it changed me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I needed that when I went to jail. I think I needed that to let me know that I'm not the type of nigga
Yo,
that need to be in here.
you know what's so funny? It wasn't even that changed my mind about it, but it was sitting there knowing that the world don't revolve around you,
Oh, yeah, 'cause
and the people that tell you they're gonna be there for you don't be there for you. And what really changed my eyes about shit,
Real
it was
shit.
like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I love my boys, I love my brothers, but at the end of the day, when I was locked up, It was the first time I got locked up. I was smart. I mean, my whole situation was different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have been locked up, but it was what it was, and I felt like I got put in there. Like, I look into shit now. You know what I'm saying? I dig deeper. You know, I always try and find a positive out of every negative situation I'm in. And around that time I got locked up, when I got locked up, I lost a person that taught me everything. You know what I'm saying? And when I got locked up, I was on the verge of slipping because I had just lost a friend too. So we was out there doing shit we ain't supposed to do. And when I got locked up, and when I got locked up, it was the one person that told me they had painted shit if something was to happen to me. I lost him. But I felt like, you know, I knew what he wanted for me. And he always told me stop fucking with these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then he always wanted me, he told me like, man, you know what I'm saying? If something ever was to happen to me, get your shit right. Don't throw your life away. This some shit he told me. I mean, genuinely cared about me. So when that shit happened, at first I was angry, but then I had to think about it. And I was like, I'm not supposed to be in here, but I'm in here for a reason. And maybe it was because if I was out there when that shit happened, I probably wouldn't be out here to tell y'all this shit now. You know what I'm saying? It gave me time to think. And then when I sat up there and I dealt with all that shit after thinking about that, the one person I had to see cry all the time was my sister. She was like my mother. You know what I'm saying? So that was the one person that affected the most. So I ain't never want to see that shit again. So I was like, you know, I was doing dumb shit. I was always taught to move smart because I hung around the older motherfuckers from around my way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cause they family. Right. It was family to me. So it was like I always watched them move how they moved, even though I was with my crowd. You feel me? Yeah. So it was different. So that's what it was. So honestly, I think I just try and gain knowledge from every situation, and I look at it and I go back. That's why I ain't put myself in that situation again. You know what I'm saying? Right. So
straight up. So it's always lessons. Like, that's the best thing, like you said. You can take lessons from the bad. You know what I'm saying? Most people, they don't know how to do that. Or like or what something like that do, and they don't even gotta be jail. It's just about if you gotta isolate yourself in any area,
right,
you're gonna start changing your mind on what you expect from people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because you really see who you in your corner.
Right. Now, when you out here feeding 10 motherfuckers, you can expect a lot from them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But now when you remove from that situation, now it's kind of a little bit more difficult.
I done seen people give motherfuckers scraps and crumbs, and at that point in time, they didn't have nothing, so they thought it was something. And then when they wasn't useful, they turned their back on them. Right. I done seen that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The streets
I done
is wicked.
seen it from motherfuckers that they called them brothers that would've gave their life for them. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen them do that shit to them.
Right.
So it's like when you start, you can either be dumb and keep playing the game, or you can learn from it, and you could just move different. You know what I'm saying? So.
Prafit, nigga, it's one of your craziest stories, man. One of your craziest nights,
man. Which one?
Yeah, however you want to do it, man. It could be a bottle popping night. It could be a night on the street where niggas, you know what I mean?
So many, bro. I had a lot of good times, man. I ain't been everywhere, but I've been a lot of places. And you know, shit that I've been through in the past just made me want to do better. And you know, I don't care where I've been at or what type of level I was on. I ain't never looked down on niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I've been up, I've been down, I've been up and I've been down. You know what I'm saying? So I never was the type of nigga to just be in a certain type of situation. And you know how motherfuckers be trying little niggas.
Yeah.
I try a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that type of nigga, man. I always try to show all my niggas love. And
you're saying that's like regardless of what position you was in life. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Right.
Even with this music shit, bro, I ain't bougie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't bougie. Like, you couldn't fucking talk to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. You want to do a song,
How would you describe your style of music? Like, what category would you put yourself in?
I'm more like a party type of situation. Club music, you know what I mean? I got some you know, some good soul for you. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, me and Orsay got a song on my album. 422, all about a Prafit, man. Me and Orsay got a joint called No More, man. I appreciate you for that feature, man.
Shit, I mean, so how you came up with your style though?
I don't know, bro. I just rap how I rap. I do.
I mean, I dig it. I mean, it's grimy, like, and you stay down to it, like, and it's kind of throwback. Like, I swear to God, like, when I see you recording your album, I was just like, do I gotta bring my book back? You know what I'm saying? I was in the mood. I'm like, I gotta bring the book back. Like, you had me really thinking I need to bring the book back.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like the pen and pad. Like, I never get that up. I don't care how many phones they come out with.
That's dope, though.
With all the fucking the notebooks and all that, bro. I'm going right to Dollar General. I'm going to buy me a 5-pack of the 5 subjects and some pencils and some erasers, and I'm getting to it. That's how I like to write.
I
man.
respect it.
I respect that.
Word.
That's dope.
That used to be my bag.
That's how I used to be too.
Word.
I
Like,
was just like, pen and paper ain't always gonna be accessible, but the phone is always gonna be on me. So
Right.
I just transition. But I can't rap. I can't spit verse. I gotta see the words. No matter how much I know the verse,
Right.
before I get to, I gotta
Look
see
at
it.
yeah, that's a fact.
See, I'm not.
And
see,
then it'll register in my head that I know it
right.
after, but I can't go in the
When
booth.
you do that though, you not even reading at some point. It's just got to be in front of you.
It's just
like
gotta
once you
be,
start
yeah.
going, you already know what you're about to say.
Yeah,
So you're not
but
reading, but
right.
you still physically
But
need
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's
Because I'll fuck up if I'm just off the head with the verse.
See,
Like,
it was weird for me, right? Because I was more obsessed with rap when I was battling. Because I started never rapping on beat when I first
Although
started
you
rapping.
started battle rapping.
Man, that was the first thing I did.
Word.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up some
My
old
nigga
shit.
Dirty O's battle rapping.
Yo, I used to run down on niggas. I wanted the
Shut
drama.
the fuck
All the
up.
smoke. I wanted the drama. And
I
I was
just watch battles.
yeah. obsessed with that
That's
shit.
a fact.
So I used to write my raps, and then I used to go back and write them over, and then I used to type them. So after a while, I was like,
That's a
processing
my
this shit so much.
Just writing rough drafts and
No,
fighting
that's the
final
thing.
copies.
It's like an essay thing.
I got old, man.
Which is crazy because I'm influenced by my English teacher, you know what I'm saying, to write, which is crazy. But
Yeah, but that
yo,
shit, you perfect your
I
craft.
used to
like-
process that shit like it's crazy. Like I used to have like 100 raps. Remember, like that's why I used to look for niggas. Like it didn't matter who popped up. It was that time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So who inspired y'all? Like, it's like so I'm saying like
Man,
obviously
my environment inspired me, man.
Right.
Everything I grew up around, my grandmother died in my face. My grandfather died in my face. My friends, you know what I mean? Mad at my friends died, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot to talk about, man. I've been through a lot. You know what I mean?
let's show some
been
love.
up top.
Let's show some love, man. Let's show some love to a few people you lost, man.
First and foremost, my grandmother, man,
Yes.
Ann Davis, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people from my block, man. Cousin Chip, you know what I'm saying? So it's mad people. Brown, fucking, you know, G Wiz.
Yeah, I saw
It's
it
just
was a
mad
few. You know
people,
what I'm
bro.
saying? Donnie, you too, man. Let's just show some love to a few people that we lost. Please.
Oh man, I lost. First and foremost, I lost my mother.
Oh, that's tough. I can relate to that. That's tough.
I lost my cousin Chip. That's who I was speaking about. I lost a bunch of friends. I just lost my cousin too. You know my cousin Bucks. I just lost my cousin Bucks a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah, just
You know, Bone, Maine, Wiz, Bob.
and so Chip is the one you was talking about with the jail, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No doubt, man. Rest in peace, man. 'Cause
First, and then
rest in
also
peace.
I can't forget it. You know, I wear this shit proud. You know, apply pressure.
Oh, flip it. Flip it.
No, it's right here. It's this joint.
Oh, I see the AP in there.
My brother,
Oh, okay.
you know, Spain. Marcus Spain, you know, I lost my brother too.
Oh, okay. Now I don't know him personally, right? But like through Facebook, I kicked it with him a few times, and yeah, man, rest in peace to him. And I've seen a lot of people from my town that was affected by him
I
passing.
know a lot of girls.
Cause he was out here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I ain't know too many dudes. Were cool.
Nah, it was all females. That's
Yeah,
that's 100.
Females were cool.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Right, because there was
Rest
a lot
in
of people
peace,
sharing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, like, even that, though, like, because when I lost my mom, that was the turn of my life.
It's mine.
I was a young nigga trying to trap in buildings, thinking, like, that was the way. My mom died, man. That was the one, like, yo, the fuck is you go? Like, I heard her voice, like, what the fuck is you about to do with yourself?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had a white mother raise 5 black kids. Like, she was next level. She got knocked before. They raided. She had the pack in her polo pocket. You know what I'm saying? She was like that. But when she passed, though, it was like, that was my moment. That was like, yo, what is you about to do with yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it turned everything around, man. Like a life, complete 360. So it was like going back to even what you said. And I'm relating to a lot of what you say. You know what I'm saying? But when you take something like, sometimes time gotta pass for you to sit back and look at the situation you was dealt with or faced with. Then you can start getting an understanding of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mostly on the loss.
Right. Even if it was, even though it was tragic, it turned out to be the thing that sparked me. You know what I'm saying?
Because at first it's like you mourn, but you don't. Nobody might not see it because everybody mourn different.
Yeah, I shut down. I'm gone 3 weeks. I ain't nobody talking to me.
But then
gone in the house by myself.
Then you left with memories, and then the memories just replay, and then you find a cool space after a while.
That's
you know what I'm
fact.
saying? And you be able to deal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.